It's not an affectation. He's always talked like this, but he has almost like a surfer accent, but it's not like that annoying. It's endearing. And then I did because I had to. I was talking about people after I don't know. This is loud. Jesus, it's loud. Alrighty, let's see. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. How are you all? While we're talking, I'm going to go ahead and get my... What is on my shirt? I just saw it on the camera. I'm going to get my medicine ready. I took my last dose from this thing this morning, and now it's time to refill it. I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm having a great day. I was just telling Joseph this funny story, this funny pea story. No, I have a coworker named Brooklyn. Love him to death. He's like, what's funny is he's so much younger than me, but he's so big and gigantic, like tall and broad, that like I kind of look at him as like my big brother a little bit. Although, you know what? I just realized he gives off, I hate to say this, he gives off Labrador energy. He gives off Labrador energy. He's like a 2-year-old lab. I would say... Okay, so they have Black Lab, Chocolate Lab. What's the blonde one? Just blonde? Vanilla. He's a vanilla lab, okay? He's a vanilla bean lab. A 2-year-old vanilla bean lab. So anyway, he just said something yesterday. I was just telling Joseph, he has this very... Not odd, like in a weird, like not unattractive, but annoying kind of accent. He's from where we live currently. He's from here. He's from this town or a neighboring town, but he's from this area. And he has this almost like he has a southern accent, but he also has an almost surfer accent, the way he talks. His inflection and the way he draws or clips his vowels and consonants is so like, he'll say something like, I'm so cooked, dude. But the way he says it, I don't have his voice, so in his delivery, if you heard him say it, you'd be like, you're so cooked, dude. But yeah, so yesterday I had a near potty accident at work. Not on purpose. This wasn't like a number 2 accident. This was just going to be pee. Just a little pss. Side note, Joseph has never seen the R. Kelly skit on Chappelle's show. I'm going to find it and I'm going to send it to him. And then he's going to never forgive me. Because it's going to be in your head. I'm going to pss on you, drip, drip, drip. Oh my God. It's hilarious. I woke up with that in my head. That's crazy. So anyway, I was running around doing a whole bunch of stuff. I was trying to get a bunch of stuff done. And my reward was going to the bathroom. That was going to be my reward. I always work on a reward system at my job. It helps me prioritize things and get things done quicker. But anyway, I was running around and everyone's like, man, you're really moving today. And I was like, gotta pee. And everybody was just laughing at me. And I went running past Javier and he was like, man, you moving. And I said, yeah, I gotta pee really bad. I'm about to piss my pants. And he's like, go ahead, show him the Sachicha way. And I was like, shut up. So finally, I went running past the area where Brooklyn was, and he just kind of looked at me, and he has this really odd smile. He always goes like this. He always goes like he almost like a grimace. It's really weird. It's Brooklyn. Um, I can't imagine his poor girlfriend, Cass, like waking up or rolling over in the middle of the night, and he's just laying there like this. Like it's the craziest thing. Like it's the craziest thing. So anyway, went running by, and I was like, I gotta pee so bad, and just without missing a beat, he's like, "Go piss, girl." He's straight, first of all, but the way he said it was almost gay, almost like a drag queen, and just the way he said, "Go piss, girl," and I was like, "Damn!" I was laughing so hard I had to stop what I was doing and go pee immediately. Then it was just so funny. I I got another funny story to tell you. Remind me when I get done with my. Oh my god! This is so embarrassing! I'm gonna tell you guys. I'm gonna tell the story now. Fuck! Fuck! Hold on 1 second. I gotta go put these spills back up. Give me 1 second. I'm about to tell you. I made such a fool out of myself at work yesterday. Oh my god! Oh shit. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. Wait a minute. I gotta get myself under control. When I tell you guys, I made such a fool out of myself. It was like that scene in the Golden Girls where Rose is like, it's her, isn't it? Let me tell you what I did. Oh shit, I'm crying. Let me just start by saying I didn't do anything wrong. Let me start by saying that I didn't do anything wrong. You want Hoppy? I'm afraid he's gonna fall out from laughing. Okay, so I talk constantly about how much I love my job, I love my coworkers, I love what I do, I love the money I make. I recently had an eval and I made role model and I got a really good raise. Well, let's not say really good, but at the end of the day yesterday, this was after the go piss girl, and Brooklyn was outside. He was getting ready to leave, and we ended up walking out together. We were just shooting the shit while we were walking to our cars. And I was telling him, he was like, God, I love working here, but I hate working here. And I was like, preach, because, same. And we were comparing horror stories as we walked through the parking lot. Oh my God. I'm cringing internally. I don't feel bad about what I said, okay? So we were sitting there at my car finally. I was fixing to unlock it and get in. And I was like, you know what? I was like, I look at it this way. This is what helps me get through my day. I love the job itself. I love how challenging and fulfilling it is. I love the money I make. I said, but most of all, I love the family I've made here. I was like, the crew really. I said, there's not a single person in the store that I don't, on one level or another, just love to death without missing a beat. I said, and Brooklyn said it with me. We both said at the same time, except Jarrell. You've heard me talk about that little freak, this creep. Ugh. And then, as soon as it came out of my mouth, Brooklyn just kind of froze, and he looked over my shoulder a minute, and I was like, he's sitting right there, isn't he? I turned, he's like 3 feet away, and he was just looking over his shoulder like, really, bitch? But he knows I hate him. I told him to his face multiple times. I'm not doing it to be mean. I'm saying it like, leave me alone. I don't like you. I don't with you. Stop trying to be my friend. Stop trying to get in my business. Stop trying to get into my conversations. Stop trying to look in my phone. Like, leave me the hell alone. So, but I was just like, as soon as I turned around and saw him, on the one hand, there was the little demon inside me that lives inside my brain that was like, ha ha! But the other half, the little angel that sits on this shoulder, sometimes was like, maybe too far. You know, I saw him today. He kept giving me these funny looks. Oh well, you guys know me. I'm loud. I mean, I'm one of those people. I don't believe in forgive and forget. I'm more like a hate and remember kind of person. My thing is like, if you do something that I don't like or that I don't like for someone else, and you apologize, like sincerely apologize, and you flip that shit and stop doing that shit, and you become a better person, and you treat someone better, we're cool. I'll be the first person to talk about your personal growth amongst everybody in a positive. You know, I'd be like, that man has changed. He has bettered himself. He has evolved. He has grown. He has matured. But if you are a shitbag and you continue to be a shitbag no matter what you say or do, you're freaking done with me. Like I don't wish nothing bad on you, but I don't wish nothing good for you either. You know, you could live today, die tomorrow. I don't care. We are not friends. We are never going to be friends. It's best you stop trying to be, because that's going to get you nowhere. What is on my elbow here? Oh, apparently I have a scab. Where'd that one come from? Actually, that's not a scab. That's a splinter. I have a splinter stuck in my arm. How did I not feel that when I was showering? That wasn't there this morning when I showered. That's crazy. I have a splinter in my arm. No. I brush up against so much stuff at work that's wood, unfinished wood. Chances are, oh, that hurts. I need to leave it alone. I'll be picking at it all night in bed. We'll wake up with blood on my pillow or something, which that happened recently. Split my lip in my sleep. That's why I've been really throwing on the chapstick lately. Anyway, so long story short, I know I say this a lot. I had actually planned on doing some Skyrim today. But I let time get away from me. I really did. I didn't even notice it was as late as it was until 4:30 rolled around and I realized I hadn't showered, I hadn't shaved, I hadn't set up my stream, I hadn't set up my stream information or anything. I immediately went into overdrive. I don't normally let time get away from me like that, not on a stream day. I mean, I might realize, oh, it's 4 o'clock, I gotta go shower. But this was like 4:37. And I was like, oh shit. So I immediately was like, okay, it's my calendar setting is Fallout 4. I'm not going to change it. All I got to do is change my streaming information and then update or refresh. And then I brought up Vortex, and of course, it had an update. Just Vortex itself, not the mods. So far, none of my Fallout 4 mods are broken. So we're going to, where am I going to put myself in the game? I think I'm going to do that and then just flip it horizontally. So it looks like I'm actually looking at the game. I'm going to go ahead and launch it. Why does this have a health check thing? Additional mod file may be required for Start Me Up FDI. Wait. Who's on old Gen GOG or downgraded missing my backported archive to support system? I'm not on any of those. I'm on next gen / anniversary. Let me check my plugins real quick before we launch. I'm so sorry, you guys. Oh, it's going to take forever to compile my plugin list. All right, well, we'll take a sip of soda and we'll move on. Okay. And I'm going to put that right there. I've been playing the hell out of some, you know what? While this is going, I'll just, you know what? I'll just blow myself back up while I'm waiting for this to finish. I've been playing the hell out of some World of Warcraft and the hell out of some No Man's Sky. World of Warcraft, I've actually been finally running through Midnight content, and I'll tell you why. I got on Khaleesi, who for the longest time, she was the one I was running through Midnight. I got her to like level 83, 83 and a half, something like that. I got her up there and I was like, okay, this works. This is fun. But the second I walked away from it, I was like, immediately I kept thinking, I have to go back and I have to keep dragon riding. I have to go back and I have to keep dragon riding. I Hate dragon riding. I might just wait until right before the next expansion comes out and then worry about it. I've been getting on and playing like lower level tunes, leveling a couple other tunes to level 80, gearing them up a little bit through like world quests and whatnot in the War Within. But I haven't really touched midnight areas, right? So I'm just like hating life, that sort of thing. Let me shrink back down because all my plugins are fine. That feels about right. Play. So anyway, so I had moved Khaleesi to Lunarfall back in, Warlords of Draenor. Just because I decided to start cleaning out a lot of my old stuff from my banks, like recipes, crafting materials, old gear, old weapons, transmogs, pets, mounts, toys, that sort of thing. And I made some gold. Let me tell you something. In the course of like 3 days, I probably made over 50 grand just selling randos on the auction house. I'm really happy about that. But anyway, I meant to hearth to Stormwind and forgot that I had reset my hearthstone to what I think is called Wayfarer's Rest in Silvermoon. So immediately I showed up in Silvermoon City and I was like, oh shit, that's right. I was like, well, while I'm here, I might as well at least do my my crafting, my weekly crafting quests. So I mounted up and went to take off, dragon riding, and just flew up. And I was like, wait, what is this? I don't have Pathfinder for midnight. And then I realized I'm just flying, static flight. I have regular static flight in the midnight zones without having leveled a single tune to 90. Without having leveled a single tune to 90. Immediately, immediately it turned my whole perception of midnight around. I was like, oh, I can level tunes now. This is it. So I got on her, and in the space of just a couple of hours, I've cleared almost the entire forest. Everwoods or whatever it's called. I have a dungeon to do, and then I think one more little area to do, like one little corner piece to do, like a side quest, no main story quests. And then I have to return to Silvermoon City. I've gotten all the dragon glyphs. I've gotten pretty much all of the treasures. About half of the rares. I haven't done any delves. The delve is at what I'm gonna do after the dungeon. But in a couple of hours, I cleared the entire map. I forget, it's Silvermoon Forest or Everwood or something like that. I forget exactly what it's called. But yeah, in the space of a couple of hours. And I'm now at level 84 and a half, something like that. I was just like, you know what? I just realized I need to move myself up here because you can't see that dialogue right there. I remember that being a problem. Okay. As soon as we load in, I'll pause the game and then tab out so I can fix my stream stuff. But anyway, I was like, work. I believe after I go back to Silvermoon, there's something I have to do there. And then once I get finished there, I think I'm going to be sent to the Amani for Zulaman. Zulaman, I don't know why I said Amani.
Officer?
Hey, no shame in taking the occasional chem. Solomon can hook you.
There is shame in taking the occasional chem. What a loser thing to say. Okay, we're going to pause for a second and tab out. I am so sorry, you guys. I didn't recall that. That was my bad. That's Joseph's fault. He should have said something. And I'm going to hide my sticker extension for now because I'm really not worried. I just can't be bothered. So anyway, I went ahead and moved Odin also to midnight. He's also been through the opening experience. So what I really want to do is I always level my warrior and my warlock first. Usually I don't level Khaleesi first, but I've just been having fun on her. She's just been a blast. And a warrior as well. I always level those two first. Those are the two classes I always level first because they're the most fun. They're the ones I know the best. I excel at their DPS. And then Once I get, but this is the thing. The reason why I haven't brought a whole bunch of other tunes to Midnight, although I have brought a couple to Silver Moon, but I haven't done any content on them, is because I kind of am not a fan of the opening experience. You know, when you have to like the Battle for the Sunwell situation. It's too long, in my opinion. It's just too long. It wouldn't be, actually, even the length wouldn't be so bad. It's really hard. There are moments that I'm like, I've died doing the opening area, and I'm like, I shouldn't be dying. This is not tuned well. And from what I understand, when 12.1 comes out at the end of the month, there's going to be a lot more class tunings, and so everyone's talents are going to be reset. In fact, I've been playing a couple of tunes that I hadn't played in a while that I just dusted off, like Astreus, my druid, Zephyrus, my horde, arcane mage, Ghoul he's a destruction warlock, I believe. Who else? I'm about to dust off Trixie. Now, I don't know if you guys remember Trixie, but Trixie, this is funny actually. Trixie is a goblin warrior who we ran through Mists of Pandaria remix like 2.5 years ago, maybe 3 years ago when it happened. I have to say, with a few minor tweaks, I kind of wish that they would. Okay, this is a hot take. Classic for classic. Actually, all of the classic realms, you know, leave them as they are. I wouldn't mind remix variants where the leveling isn't as fast, but the, you know, like the systems they built for like the power build up, the power ramp up, that would actually work better if you didn't level so fast. And then also like the little mysterious fortune satchels and the gems, like all those systems were, I wish those were in the game today. Now we do get a buff every once in a while in the game that runs for a month or two called the Winds of Mysterious Fortune. And it does that when you're playing tunes that you're leveling from 1 to whatever. As you're leveling, you have a chance to sometimes get a potion or a satchel with gear or something in it. And that's all well and good, but in the remix events that they do, it's nonstop. It's nonstop. It's nonstop. Every time you kill something, you loot something. It's so fucking fun. It's so fun. Now, the trade-off is that's the only thing you loot. You get a little bit of gold, but you only get either potions or those little satchels. You don't get any actual loot from killing and looting things. You don't. That's the only thing you get. That's the trade-off. And I'm like, okay, I guess that's okay. All right, so we have to help. Well, first we have to find All Faiths Chapel. This lighting is phenomenal. I mean, you would think that I'm running around with E&B. No. I'm not. Wait, what is that on the ground? Oh, somebody's dandy apples. Who do they belong to? Oh, the reason why there's things on the ground is because I came out here and Kyle, he got his head blown off and his brother was like, Kyle! The whole synth thing, even though Kyle wasn't a synth, or his brother wasn't either. Oh, God, there's stuff everywhere. Anyway, I went outside and come back in and immediately the cell reset, so... And I'm not going to give you a tour of home plate because the only thing I've done is put in walls and I don't know if I'm going to keep them, honestly. I have no idea. All right, we've got to find Nick Valentine. All right, there's the detective sign. Wait, this is the greenhouse. What's in here? It says follow the Freedom Trail in here. Okay. Diamond City Times. Wait, what?
Yes.
It's from Public Occurrences. Are we being watched by Piper Wright? Step up to the plate by a swatter today. New caravan route proposed by Piper Wright. These are all like, if you read the little tiny writing, it's not letting me zoom in at all. But you know what? We'll take that. It says, my speech challenges now grant an additional +3 XP bonus. Okay. All right. Wait, can I take this stuff or is it stealing? No, it's not stealing. You know what? I'm surprised he's not doing that whole, I need to assign someone to this. Apparently there's only, wait, nope, there's one. There's one. Trying to loot this one. There we go. Oh, there's one more. I will say, you know what I think? I think someone needs to get us a new model for all of the plants, honestly, like a really good up-res, because we have people who spend, oh wait, I can't pick that up.
There we go. Nice.
Carefully. Oh, I don't like that. That was inappropriate. There's another one right there. I need some corn. I need some corn, ladies and gentlemen. This is just a little area. Now, the reason I have this is because I have a mod called Diamond City Expansion installed. I have another one that's supposed to expand the outskirts outside of Diamond City. Not working. Not working at all. What is this? Arturo's house. We can't go in there. That's breaking and entering. All right, let's go in here. Let's see what happens.
Told you your luck wouldn't last forever.
I also have a mod that's supposed to overhaul all of the stuff with Nick Valentine. Like the first part of the quests and stuff
Forget the bills.
is fine. It runs just as it should. But also there's a whole quest line with him that unlocks like his past, all kinds of stuff.
Detective secretary. I'll never find another job.
Something wrong?
Another stray coming in from the rain. Afraid you're too late. Office is closed.
I know you must be busy, but I won't take much of your time, miss. It's important.
You're right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude, but it's just... the detective... he's gone missing.
Don't worry, I can help. Tell me what happened.
Nick was working a case. Skinny Malone's gang had kidnapped
We already
a
know.
woman, and he tracked them down to their hideout. In
Her skin is
Station.
flawless.
There's an old vault down there that they use as a base. I told Nick he was walking into a trap, but he just smiled and walked out the door like he always does.
I like her little kerchief.
Who's this Skinny Malone character?
I don't know much about him, but he's from Good Neighbor, and that means he's in the well-pressed suits and machine gun school of thuggery.
You said Malone's from Good Neighbor?
Yeah, it's a tough neighborhood. Northeast a ways. People with power there care about two things: style and body count.
Same.
I'll find him. You have my word.
Thank you. Nick should be easy to spot. He's always wearing that old hat and trench coat getup. Please, hurry.
Alrighty, and we leveled up from the speech checks, probably. Robco Fun.
Hell yeah.
Includes the Zeta Invaders Holotip game. Alrighty. Now if you look around, this is, I'm assuming this is Nick's bed, although I don't think he sleeps. And then I believe up here is Ellie's bed. She lives here as well, even though there's no, like,
Excellent.
there's nothing romantic going on. They're just friends or partners or something. I'm not sure actually. Let's go back. I don't understand why these cinder blocks are here. Like, what is going on? You'll find like cinder blocks everywhere. I guess the world building of it is like there are parts of pre-existing walls that had to be knocked down to shape, you know, homes or business units, I'm assuming. We got a door right here. Myrna's house. Oh, we gotta go check out her house. She's the one that I just noticed there's another ladybug up on the wall. I can see it between, like, in the middle of my ring light. I just rescued one the other day. Wait, I hear... Okay, that goes out. That's probably into the... I hear a butler somewhere. Let's see. Oh, God. What? I feel like this is going to be bad. Store. Oh, shit. Okay. Shots? Okay, it's got to be the S. Saved or solar? There's solar. Okay. Suspected synths. Mayor McDonough was in the paper. Ellie Perkins, obviously. Geneva always orders the same thing. Arturo Rodriguez, too nice. Abbott, too mean. Piper, writing articles to deflect suspicion. Danny Sullivan, infiltrating the security team. Solomon, pretends to be high all the time. I know his tricks. And Mo Cronin, only a synth loves baseball. So basically every single person in the city is a synth except her. She is paranoid. Anti-synth movement. There needs to be a real movement against synths in the city. Security is useless. No matter how many reports I file, no one ever gets arrested. Don't they know all synths are right-handed and always eat promptly at noon? That's hard evidence. And I kept very strict records of everyone's activities in the market. I'm going to start hosting meetings. Just a few trusted people. We'll take back control of the city from the synths. I'll need to screen everyone before I ask them. No matter how long it takes, I have to be sure. Anyone could be a synth. Anyone. So, while I understand, excuse me, while I understand there's a lot of synth paranoia and anti-synth sentiment, she's taking it to the extremes. Like, she needs to talk to someone. This is your reminder, Myrna, that Percy is due for maintenance soon. He's the only one I can really trust. A machine that knows he's a machine. Why couldn't they have stopped there, huh? What's the point in making a robot that thinks it's human? Synths are not human. First of all, what if... Just go with me on this. What if Myrna is the synth and she doesn't know it? She's a sleeper cell. Oh, that would fuck her up. I'm telling you. I forgot about Percy. Percy is her little dude that takes over when she goes to bed at night. He's up here somewhere. Shit. Yeah, there he is.
Everyone else may be closed, but Diamond City Surplus is open 24 hours a day.
So I can actually wait. I can actually go into her house and barter with him during the day and then go out there and talk to her as well and make more caps. And then at night when his loot list or whatever resets, I can go back to him. I'm going to be abusing this. I actually don't know if I have anything I can sell right now. I don't think I do, actually. I want to say I actually just cleared out my bags as far as, like, stuff I'm going to be selling. Yeah, I did. So that's her bed. What is that? Science Wonder.
Perfect.
Rubber skin perk level up. Minus 3% less damage from lasers and energy weapons per level. So, wait, what level are we? We are level 14. Times 3 is... Hold on. 42. So, minus 42% damage from laser weapons and whatnot, right? Actually, I have more level up perks. What's in that? Nothing. Wait! She has a white... Wait.
We sell everything. Stim packs, ammunition, outerwear, dinnerware.
There's a white Vault 111 shirt. Where did she get that? Wait, no, you know what? I forgot. I have a mod that adds a bunch of clothes and whatnot. It's probably literally a t-shirt with the numbers 111 printed on it and a pair of pants that goes with it. It's not actually from Vault 111. I'm assuming. I just like checking out people's homes. I don't take anything. I don't break anything. I don't kill anything unless someone attacks me and they're like a bad person. But I like checking out the homes that are unlocked, just to see like if they have terminals or notes that give you a little bit of insight into their character or their origin stories, that sort of thing. That kind of explain why they are the way they are. Why is all this water? There's Abbott down there. Hold on, I'm just looking around. Give me a hot second. That's the science center. I know them girls will send me on quests. Dr. Sun's house, which, by the way, I've never been to Dr. Sun's, so I don't know anything about him, I don't think. Earl Sterling's house, I think that's part of a quest. Warehouse, I haven't been in there. Wait, can I go around? Oh, I can't go around. Wait, can I go around this way? Yes, and I've got some tires just floating. That's nice. I'm just looking around before we go look for Nick Valentine. This is actually a good spot to, like, build a little home. Man, I really feel like they didn't do everything they could have when it comes to, like, really turning this place into a lived-in city. Like, I just don't feel like they did the real job. You know what I'm saying? Public occurrences.
Word is something bad went down in the old Museum of Witchcraft. You're safe.
Schoolhouse.
Go there.
Just looking around. Just looking around, guys. There's McDonough. Guess he's waiting for nighttime. I believe that's when he has his big sputch. Red Seat District. I don't think we're gonna go in there yet. I don't think that's it. I don't think that's the vibe. All right, let's look around up here. I think this takes you straight to Kellogg's house. Yeah, right there. But there's a big giant school bus up there. And there's a door here, or was a door? Should be a door? I'm not sure. Oops, oops, oops. There's so much they could have done with Diamond City, and they didn't. Don't you guys hate that? They didn't. I fell through, which, I mean, I'm unharmed. It's fine. All right, let's go save Nick. Let's go save Nick. We've done enough running around. Wait. These little buildings here actually aren't buildings at all. There's no doors leading into them. Let me double check. Hello? Can I please jump up? Can I please get up there? What the hell? Yeah, these buildings don't have anything in them. There's no doors. They're just shells. Just realized that. That sucks so bad. All right. Let's go save Nick. We know where he is. Wait, there's something. Oh, up there. We're not worried about the upper. I really feel like I need to empty my bags out, but it's too late. I'm streaming now, so. Is my fan? Okay, I guess it. I think the little screws on the sides of my fan are starting to loosen up because I've tilted it back a couple of times to blow on me, and then I'll stop paying attention to it, and later on I'll realize it's not blowing on me anymore. Tighten them up, yeah, like the vibrations from it running are. Okay, so the way this works is, if I'm not mistaken, this area here is supposed to be opened up. As is this area is supposed to be opened up. There's supposed to be a bunch of shops and stuff in there. And I don't think the mod's working. But you know what? You can't win them all. You cannot win them all. It do what it do. All right, we got to go find Nick Valentine. So let's do that. Wait. There's some loot right there. We've been into all these buildings. Let me turn that light off. Just in case. I'm going to go ahead and... Yeah. It's this way, I think. Oh, hello. Got me some moot fruit. Oh, wait. These people took Radix and then died. Anyway. I don't think that's right. I think I have to keep going this way to get to that body right there. I'm just looking to see, like, what's up here real quick. Oh, there's a body right there on the ground. Okay, well, we will loot that. These dogs are already dead, but I think there's, like... Aren't there, like, rad roaches or something in there? I could be wrong. Wait, I forgot about this place. That's solid. Oh, wow, that poor guy got blowed the up. Why did I hit that button? He's got that old school Raider mohawk like you would see in New Vegas. I just realized that. That's kind of funny. Damn it. I got one guy left. I'm gonna have to just shoot his brain out. Ooh, shoot. He's got a freaking gamma gun or something. Gotcha. Okay, they're all dead. Oh, no, they're not. There's one more. Okay, well. I don't want to throw a bomb or anything. I wonder if I can get up there. Can I get up there on top of that building? I don't think I can. Hello? Hello? Where are you? Are you hiding? Oh, yes. Apparently you are hiding. Alright, we'll come back around when I can kill that person. Let's go through here. Wait. I might be able to do it from up here. Let's see. Oh! Ooh! We might just... Oh, wait, there's all kinds of stuff under here.
Excellent.
Just looking. Wait, did I? Wait. Oh, I didn't set off this trap because I don't set off traps anymore. I forgot about that. Is there nothing under there? I guess not. Huh. I wonder if I could build in this building. There's... Okay, wait. There's a door here. Oh, shit. Damn it. That's y'all's fault. Y'all should have said something. Okay, I can drop down here. There's a door in there. Oh, wait, what? Okay. What's in this door? What's in this door? What's in here? What is this? Oh, it's just the grocery store. Never mind. I already know what's in there. Okay. right, where's the bad guy? Got it.
That's it.
There's one more in here. Where the hell? Hold on. Let's
Need to hide. We'll all be over soon.
where are you, dude? Where are you going? Hello? Is he going upstairs? Oh my god, I have the worst hip fire. You know what, just for that, I'd take all your dignity. You get no dignity. I thought there was a treasure chest or something under those stairs. I don't know what I was thinking of. Okay, I know I've leveled up. I'm not going to grab any more perks for a minute. Now, there's a mod, and I forget which one it is, but it takes this building right here. The entirety of the inside's built out, and it's a giant workshop. You can build inside the entire building. It's really nice. It's pretty empty. There's a little bit of loot in there. It might be the All Settlements Expanded mod. I think that's what it is. I think. Don't quote me on that. It's a handy-dandy little mod, but I will say some of the mods do not really work as intended very well nowadays. Maybe they did when the game, like, first came out. But, yeah, not so much anymore. And that's really nobody's fault. It's just, you know, that mod was made for a different game, basically. It was made for Fallout 4, but, like, a different version that no longer exists. We just got a key, an Evans Way cul-de-sac key. I think that actually goes to either that door, or maybe both doors. Who knows? I do like that they took the lid off of that garbage can and used it as a ramp. I think that's really smart. Yeah, there we go. I just heard a click. I just heard a click like something. I don't know. I guess nothing. I really do feel like Evans Way should have been a, it really should have been a settlement. Because if you think about it, the other closest settlement is, Hangman's Alley. And it's way too challenging and confining, although I have an idea for what I want to do when I start building up there. In fact, after we save Nick, which we're supposed to be doing, but I'm just exploring, after we save Nick, we might go play in Hangman's Alley and build a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. But don't tell anybody. It's a secret. Do you guys want to hear, like, the worst secret? Speaking of secrets. Joseph has to go back to work tomorrow. I don't like it. I've kind of, like, gotten really used to him being here all the time. And what's worse... Oh, this is what's worse, you guys. Not only... Oh, hello. I knew there were red roaches in here somewhere. What's worse is... I'd gotten so used to him being here that it sucks that he has to go back to work. But what's worse than that is, not only is he going back to work tomorrow, he's closing at his job. So, yeah, I'm going to have to be by myself, and I'm going to have to lay down and try to go to sleep by myself, which, again, not thrilled about. What is this? Massachusetts Savings and Loans. That's just a bank. We're not worried about that. That bank could live today or die tomorrow. I don't care. All right, we need to go to the Boston Common. I'm trying to figure out the quickest route. It's up here. I think we'll just go straight up and then hang a right. I think that's what we'll do. What building is this again? Oh, the drug den. Yeah. We've already been in all these buildings. I don't really feel the need to go back in. Oh, I thought that was an enemy walking up on me. Should I turn here? I think what I'll do is I'll hook a Louie and then another righty-tighty. And I believe I've cleared this whole area, so we shouldn't have any trouble passing through here. Yeah. I feel like there's something over there. Should we go investigate? You know what? No, let's go. Let's go rescue Nick. And then we will investigate. Oh, I see bad guys over there. We're going to have to cut around. That's the one problem. Damn it. They see me. Oh, there's a bunch of them. That's the one problem with... Wait, there's something up there. Well, it's probably in that damn Marlboro house or whatever it's called. We're not far from where we have to be. Less than 100 yards. We'll say that. Oh, there's a bomb here. Hello. I think I've been in here before. Maybe not. Maybe I hadn't. On our last, I remember now, on our last endeavor, we went to Hubris Comics Studios. Not Hubris Comics, but the studio where they film the Hubris Comics TV show or the audio drama. I'm not sure. But that's where we were last time. Okay, here's the commons. We need to go around the commons. And we got a really cool set of power armor. And it is currently sitting in inside my house. Oh shit. All right, they need to stop moving. Killed that one. I don't know what they killed. What's on the ground there? All right, that's where we got to go. But we're gonna grab this, whatever it was. He's got something on him. Legendary gunner. Okay, gunner's note. Poisoner's light metal right leg. I want his clothes. Wait. He's got like a weird... Like, that's either a battery or the male sign. He looks like Deacon, don't he? He really does look like Deacon. Wouldn't it be crazy if, through some weird, random encounter, you come across Deacon's body? Like, he died by accident. And he really was a synth. Wouldn't that be crazy? Park Street Station. This is where Parker Quinn lives. Nah, no, he doesn't live here. I really... Hold on. Let's level up for a second. I want to do gun nut mods if I can. That's science. I'm not worried about that. I need... That's blacksmithing. Where's my gun nut? There he is. I'm going to do 2 gun nut mods. one science one. Where's the science at? There it is. And then we've got one more, so I'm going to throw that one in. My sneak skill. Now, the reason why is I actually want to travel back to home plate. Not inside, but outside. We can go to the market, I guess. I want to see if I can't put a... I don't know if I even have the mod for it, but I'm going to try to see if I have the mod to install silencers on my weapons. I hate being so hard to sneak... I mean, like, it's easy for me to sneak around and it's so hard to find me. But then the second I make one shot, everyone knows where I am. That's a little annoying. My phone just fell. All right, there's a weapon workbench. Muzzle. Oh, I still can't do it. I need rank 6 in gun nuts. Oh, this sucks.
Don't be caught dead.
Can't even do a long scope. That's rank 4. Can you guys believe that shit? All that for nothing. All right, let's go to standard magazine and change it to... Oh, they don't have like the stinging one like they have in Fallout 76. That sucks. All right, let's get rid of the combat knife.
No sense allowed at the surplus.
Oops, that's not meant to do. Okay, let me check one more thing real quick. Where's my rifle? Wait, let me see. Can I do a... I can do a muzzle brake, but not a suppressor. That's rank 4. I'm just trying to see if there's anything I can make a suppressor for. Let me try the... Nope. Where's my... There it is. Still can't do a suppressor. That sucks! Well, you know what? We're gonna cheat. Miscellaneous cheat terminal. I really don't like doing this, but I really want a silencer for both my weapons. Mods. Oh, not armor. Weapon. Guns. 10 mil. Muzzle. Suppressor. Alright. And then the... It's a rifle. It's not a combat rifle or an assault rifle. It's a hunting rifle, I think. All right, we got both of those we needed.
The hub of trade for all Diamond City
Yes,
right here.
it's a regular, just not combat, but hunting rifle. There we go. I'm sorry, that was driving me nuts. Also, let's change that to powerful. Yeah, powerful. And then put the suppressor on it. Let's see. Reflex sight circle. That's fine. I actually want just the quick... Well, I guess that's fine. Long light portage, sharpshooter's grip. I guess that's actually pretty much no legendary effect. Huh. Okay.
Diamond City surplus.
Just looking
Everything
what
you
else we
need.
can do real quick. I think that's it, really. All right, we're going to favorite both of those so I can switch between them, and then that'll be it. Wait. Okay, this one is Favorited number 3. Yes, that's right. Actually, that needs to stay. And then where's my suppressed? Here we go. Q4. There we go. All right, that's it. That's all I needed. I really want to get the dropsies on these guys. What you doing over there? Is it gay? I always ask him that. Oh, today's prop is my Fallout 76 coffee mug and my 4 little Fallout. I'm assuming they're figurines in there. I'm not sure. I've never opened them. I've had these things for years. I need to get some new Fallout merch to show off and use as props. I guess if we're going for the post-apocalyptic thing, you can just look at my face. It's not my best skin day. It's not even my best shave, really. I did color my hair the other day. It feels better being more brunette than I was. Is it supposed to rain? We only have a 50% chance of rain today, you guys, but we have a 100% chance of hard nipples. Just kidding. Guess who said that? No. Trixie said that, actually. Can I have a kissy? He's leaving me, you guys. Where's Hoppy? I hate when you do that. He abuses Hoppy, you guys. Love you.
I'm telling you, joining Skinny Malone's crew was the best decision we've ever made. Look at this place.
I still say Malone's weak. We caught that detective snooping around, and what does he do? Locks him up. Like he ain't got the balls to just kill him.
I actually don't even mind the sound. I do like the divots that get put in the walls and stuff. I like that. Let's blow his leg off. I was just joking, but okay.
For the detective.
Ooh, that looked painful. It went in. Okay, we're gonna switch to the handgun. And I know I try to be better about not looting everything. Unfortunately, in this particular dungeon, once you get through a specific point, you know, you can't just run around and loot everything afterwards. You have to kind of do all your looting beforehand. All right, I see you. Gotcha. What is bouncing around in there? I don't understand. I hear something, but I don't know what it is. Assuming they burnt that guy up. I don't know why, but I'm assuming that's what happened. I'm sorry. I'll say this also. This is a weird observation to make, but it's, you know, the autism in me feels this way. I'll say that. Fallout 4. I know it's probably because it's a single player experience, but Fallout 4's interiors feel like interior cells, right? its exterior cells feel like exterior cells. With Fallout 76, there's only a couple of locations that are interior cells that actually feel like interior cells. Pretty much everything feels like an exterior cell, if that makes sense. Does that make sense, you guys?
Nice.
I'm gonna get some goodies out of this safe today.
Sweet.
I want to talk about... I know what I want to talk about. I know what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the fact that, first of all, Arma Sharma... Please tell me if I'm saying that wrong, you guys. Has apparently been giving a detailed playthrough of the next Elder Scrolls game, Elder Scrolls 6, right? And according to her, the detail, size, and scope of it are breathtaking, amazing, wonderful, you know, every wonderful expletive that you could possibly think of, right? Everything you could possibly think of. She's like really selling it, which to be fair, she's probably not selling it. She's probably being sincere and honest, but also, oh shit. I should have got him in the head. Like this. Or this. Damn. They're coming for me, mama. Ooh, legendary. Let's do it. Let's do this. The motherfucker mutated. And he death dropped. I'm so glad I got that on camera. He death dropped, you guys. I got it on freaking camera. God damn, just die, dude. And Hedin. I try really hard not to take their clothes. Unless one of them really disrespects me, I don't take their dignity. You know, I'm not one of those, if when they go low, we go high people. You know, I'll give them their dignity until they disrespect me. Then I'm like, kid, that's on you.
Perfect.
Gotta love when you can't pick the damn thing up. I thought there was a patch for this to where, like, it was fixed, where you can actually loot the damn things. Wait, can I shoot it? I most certainly cannot. Can I can't activate it either. God damn, that's annoying. Anyway, can't win them all. Cannot win them all. Oh, I hate toggling clipping. I do. I absolutely despise it.
Excellent.
That's so fucking annoying, you guys. I hate doing that, but I mean, it's the only recourse I have. I don't know why I'm sneaking. I think it was because I was trying to get that damn... His head's just sitting here. Once again, I'm leaving him his dignity.
Perfect.
There are cards. Wait, there's another one.
Yes.
There are cards everywhere. There's a box in there. Trying to be quick, you guys, I promise.
Yes.
Got such a headache. I'm trying, yeah. That's probably why I'm a little perturbed, really, is because of my head. That's why I was asking Joseph if we had whether or not I'll get through this. I've been keeping a lot of headaches lately, but we've been having a lot of inclement weather. Good Lord!
Got it.
Noivus. A Noivus lock. Oh, I didn't even tell you guys the really good news. Joseph made chili. So to go along with all this rainy weather and slightly cooler weather we're having, and by slightly cooler, I mean it was only 95 degrees today. There is something in the frickin' wall. Wait. It's a poster. Kataro, come on now, man. That's that Negan special. Oops. I'm in such a hurry. I'm not even worried about dignity at this point. I really want to just grab everything and go. Would it be cool if, like, I turned on the ability to teleport from inside instances, and then the second I save Nick, me and him just teleport away? I mean, that's one way to get out of the whole situation. I recall this. We're already an hour and 17 minutes in. A lot of that, though, is me running my mouth about just random bullshit. But, I mean, I stand by everything I've said so far, including the crazy... He's right there, isn't he? I still can't believe I did that, but yes, I can. I've done it before. I got set up by a coworker one time. Oh my god, I may have told Joseph this story, but I told Bri about it today. I had okay, so I gotta take this hat off. It's driving me nuts. I used to have this coworker named Leo, right? He no longer works for the company I work with, and he wouldn't care if I told the story. He would not care. He wasn't autistic. He was homeschooled and very socially awkward. Very much like he just didn't understand social cues and whatnot. And okay, I see him walking around. Anyway, oh, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you, sucker. Well, I say that. Damn. Anyway, so this guy, Leo, nice guy, good kid. I'm trying to do more headshots. Anyway, we were on the sales floor of my day job, and all of a sudden, he just asks me. Now, anyone who knows me, I'm a very clean-cut person. I like clean-cut guys. I like short hair on guys. I cannot stand long hair. If I wanted to be with a girl, I'd be with a girl. It's just the way I feel about it. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with having long hair. I'm just saying I personally find it repulsive on guys. I don't like long hair on guys. The only man I've ever seen who could pull off long hair is Jason Momoa. He's Samoan. I mean, it's in their blood. Like, Samoan men can pull off long hair. But they're they're the exception and not the rule. So anyway, he asks me, he's like, hey man, what do you think about man buns? First of all, let me also say that he didn't have the hair for a man bun. He didn't have the hair for it. He had very short hair. But I was like, I thought he was just making conversation. So maybe he caught me on a bad day. Maybe I was in a bad mood. Maybe I was overstimulated. I don't know, honestly. But I responded with, I think they're stupid. I think they look stupid. I think they make men look like they're trying to look like women. I mean, I lit into man buns. I really did. I went off. And he goes, oh, okay, I was just wondering. And then I turned, and 5 feet away, there's a boy about probably 18 or so with his mom in there, and he has a man bun. And they heard everything I said. Everything I said. But I will say, they handled it masterfully. They immediately entered that social contract. When you put your foot in your mouth, they just acted like they didn't hear it. I'm forever grateful to them for it. And I turned to say something to Leo, like, what the fuck, man? You could have warned me, you know, that sort of thing. And instead, he was gone. Gone, teleported away. Like he never existed in the first place, and I just went off on my own. No, that you would think that that's why he did it. He just saw it, and before he could stop himself, he asked me. It wasn't like a premeditated thing. He had no idea those people were going to be in there. He didn't know how I felt about him. He didn't know how I was going to react. He just asked me a question, and I responded authentically and immediately put my foot in my mouth. But to be fair, anyone who knows me knows I, on average, once a week, put my foot in my mouth. At least once a week. Although, oh, I got Chris today. Hold on. So, oh, have I got something to tell you? Have I got something to tell you? Ask me the thing about Chris when I end my stream. I can't say this on stream because it is horrifying. Anyway, but yeah, that was the thing about Leo. When I tell you how socially awkward he was, he would do this thing a lot of the times where, like, out of nowhere, he'd be like, he'd walk up. He was notorious for this. He would already be in the middle of the conversation. Like, you and him had been talking for an hour already, right? I remember one time he walked up and he was like, yeah, man, that was the best movie. I'm going to have to take someone to go see that. And I'm like, wait, what? What are we talking about here? And then he would tell me the movie and I'd be like, yeah, that is a good movie. But we weren't talking about that. He goes, I know. Like, he would know, but he would still launch in. I think it's just like, maybe no one taught him how to begin, hold, or end a conversation properly. It was so bizarre. He would do it all the time, not just to me, but to anyone. And again, not being mean or ugly, but we would all, like, laugh about it, be like, this fool, look what he did this time. You know, like, it was always something with Leo. Anyone who knows me, hold on. And Joseph knows how I get triggered by farts. I don't like that. There was a day, we're all sitting in the break room, just chit-chatting, having our lunch, shooting the shit, you know. Leo's like, time to get back to it. So he gets up, clocks back in, and as he's walking out, literally like hikes up on one leg and then walks out the door. And I was like, did you guys see it? And they were all like so nonplussed by it. They were like, yeah, he does that all the time. I was like, I will put a stop to that. And unfortunately, I didn't. I said something to him and he did not care. He was raised in a family of, how do I say this? Weirdos. I'll say that. Weirdos raising weirdos. That's all I can say. Oh, I said something to somebody today. When I tell you guys, I can't tell you guys. I can tell him. I said something today that I was like, oh, I outdid myself today. I really outdid myself today. Love that. I might keep this gun. Like, I might stay armed with this gun. It's a little bit more fun and tactical than that damn hunting rifle. I'm not a fan of that hunting rifle. The damage output is good. The throughput is good.
Don't have the key.
But the response time is shit. It's absolutely garbage, and I'm done with it. But yeah, it was always something with Leo. Everyone had a story. Very much like everyone has a story about Angie. Although I have only seen her like once or twice. I guess she thought enough time had passed for her crazy hijinks for her to start talking to me. Now, don't get me wrong, you guys. I do love all my coworkers. They're my family up there. What's this on the floor? Oh, U.S. Danger folder. That being said,
So I got a question. Why the hell would anyone build a vault out of a subway station? This place is like the opposite of airtight.
Because they weren't planning to use it, you moron. We used to pull this.
we've heard this conversation enough. I'm not worried about it. We have this one particular coworker. Her name is Angie. She's a really sweet girl. She's extremely autistic. So we give her a crap ton of leeway. That being said, Angie's a very inquisitive child. And by child, she's probably close to 30. She's not a child, actually, but she has a very childlike mind. And so for that, we forgive her a lot of the things that she does. Although at times it can be extremely problematic. Let me give you a couple, okay? And this isn't me like trying to embarrass her. This is me trying to kind of, if I could raise one kind of awareness is if you work with autistic people, please understand, you guys, that they don't say and do the things that they say and do for attention or to act out. A lot of them don't know any better, or they don't have the impulse control that some folks have. Like, I say I have impulse control problems. She really has impulse control problems. So I really wish I could hit this guy. I have 95% chance and I haven't hit him yet. He can fuck off with that damn automatic rifle of his. I think it was the angle I was shooting at him from. Maybe not. Angie has quite a few times. Well, I will say this. Fair's fair. Some of it is... Okay, so her mother was really the only person in her family who had a lot to do with her, I guess because of her autism. She has a twin sister. I don't know her twin's name, but her twin sister is not autistic. And her and Angie are constantly at odds. Angie hates her. And you haven't known hate like an autistic hate. I'm going to say that right now. They hate differently. It's like, it's dangerous, honestly, that kind of hate. It's one of those things where, like, if they get it in their head to do something to you, nothing's going to dissuade them. And they have a strength unlike you've ever known. Anyway, and she wouldn't. She doesn't. She don't have a mean bone in her body. I'm just saying, like, you don't understand hate unless you've been hated by an autistic person. That's why people get really stunned by the things I say when I don't like somebody. And to be fair, I like everyone. When I don't like someone, I don't like them, and I say nothing like dangerously or criminal, you know, but I mean, I will say the most hateful things about someone I don't like. Truthful things, yes. I don't make shit up about folks, but I will. I don't play that shit. Anyway, so Angie is unfortunately not being as looked after as she should be due to the fact that her mother passed on, and so now it's just her twin sister and her dad supposedly taking care of her, and they're not doing that. They really aren't. She's lost a good bit of weight. She went through depression, of course, when her mother passed, of course, so she lost weight then, but she's lost more weight recently because she's not eating as much or as often as she should, because she's not capable of just going in the kitchen and making something for herself. She doesn't know how, first of all. It's not safe for her either, considering, you know, it would be very... I would really understand... I would completely believe it, is what I'm saying, if she went in there and turned the oven on and forgot and laid down and went to sleep and burned the whole house down. Like, she wouldn't do it maliciously, but that's something she would do. So anyway, so she, will just eat anyone's food. And not, again, she's not doing this maliciously. But she will just go in the break room and go in the fridge and start rifling through it and eat other people's food. And while she does understand that that's not hers and she shouldn't be doing that, she's really hungry and she doesn't think about the consequences of that's not mine. Or maybe someone has a specific diet, or maybe I'm allergic to the food that they have. She doesn't think about that kind of stuff at all. She really doesn't. So she'll just go in there and eat people's food. But she'll also just find food in the darndest of places and eat it. I remember one day she came into the break room and I was talking to another coworker of mine, and she was like, "Can someone open up this this soda for me real quick? I can't get it open. My nails are too short." And so, my friend that I was talking to was like, "Sure, I'll open it for you." And, let me kill this dude. There we go. He was driving me nuts. Oh, wow. Ain't no physics like the death physics in Fallout. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, so she handed the drink to my coworker, and my coworker stopped and she was kind of squeezing it. She's like, "Why is it so soft?" It wasn't full. The can was soft. And she handed me, she goes, "Feel this." And the can didn't just feel soft. It felt weathered. Like the metal felt almost pitted. Like it was weathered. And I'm like, "Angie, where did you find this?" "Oh, I found it on the ground outside." And I said, "Angie, don't drink that. Don't drink that, baby. I'll buy you a soda. Don't drink that." And again, she's not doing this for attention. She doesn't think. She's very, very autistic, you know? She just saw food and thought it shouldn't go to waste. And so she immediately was like, "I'll drink it." And that's just one thing. She also has a tendency to ask a lot of inappropriate questions, or not appropriate for work. Nothing sexual. I don't think she even understands that at all, like the concept of that. But she will sometimes ask like stuff like she watched a documentary with her family on 9/11, and for weeks that's all she wanted to talk about. Like, where were you? Where were you when 9/11 happened? I'm not making fun of her. That's how she talks. It's not baby talk. It's more like there's a speech impediment or something. And again, I'm not speaking ill of her. I love her to death. She's a good girl. She does require a lot of supervision, but she was always asking, where were you? Well, that was an inside job. And then one day she was like, well, O.J. Simpson killed Michael Jackson. These are things that someone in her family said to her. I think sometimes her family says things to her in the hopes that she'll go to work and repeat these things, and then eventually she'll be institutionalized and they won't have to take care of her anymore. Because she gets a check. She's allowed to work X amount of hours. But I hate to say this, she's been seen a couple of times digging food out of the garbage can and eating it. And we always have to be like, Angie, you can't do that. We have to remind her a lot that you have to take baths before you come to work. You have to wash every part of your body, including your hair. We have these two specific ladies, older women, who have kind of taken her under their wing. They kind of mother her a little bit, but they had to sit her down and explain to her in detail one day where to wash and how to wash, if you know what I'm saying. Because no one's ever taken the time to even teach her basic living skills, like, bless her heart. And so I saw her once tell a baby not to die. Let me tell you the story. So years ago, this is just funny, but also kind of like, Angie, you can't do that. And there's a lot of, Angie, you can't do that. We had a hurricane come through town several years ago. It was Hurricane Michael. Was that it? The big one? That big one? That was Michael, wasn't it? Where the roof kind of peeled a little bit at our old place? No, I'm talking about it not peel back, but like we started having leaks and stuff. But Michael's the one where like all the trees were down and okay, yeah. So Hurricane Michael came through a couple years ago, right? And before it hit, of course, the whole town's in a tizzy and it got scary. And we were without power and clean potable water for a couple of weeks. I mean, it was rough. It was similar to COVID times. Anyway, so she's freaking out, right? And she's at work trying to, be an adult. We're all trying to get through our day. We're trying to also get things to bring home like granola and water and canned Vienna sausages and crackers and bread and stuff like that doesn't require cooking and also doesn't require cooling in case we lose power, which we did for 2 weeks? It was rough. It was not fun because it was summertime. Anyway, so she's freaking out. She's like, we're all gonna die. We're all gonna get flooded away. This is God's wrath, and we all keep like, Angie, you can't be saying that. That's not what's happening. It's just weather. This happens all the time in different parts of the world. It's just our turn. It's not going to be that bad. If there's some flooding, we'll be fine. If there's no power, that'll be fine too. You're going to be okay. Don't be scared. We're trying to talk her off the ledge. And she calmed down a lot. And she was fine for a couple hours, about 2.5 hours. And then this woman came through and she had a little kid, a little baby. Maybe 6 months old in a pram in a stroller, and the woman was talking to someone up there, and while she was kind of distracted, Angie comes over and she's like, oh, she's beautiful, is she yours? Because that's how she is. And the woman was like, yes, she's mine, she's 6 months old. And I happened to be walking and I kind of slowed because I was like, okay, something's about to happen here. Keep your eye on the prize, This is about to be another infamous Angie story. And as I walk by, she bends down, looks dead in the baby's face, and she goes, stay dry, don't die. And the mom immediately goes, no. Just like that. And I was like, I gotta get out of here. I went running into the break room and immediately told everybody about it. I was like, what the? She asked another coworker of mine one day if he was a drug dealer just because he has a nice car. She doesn't do these things to be ugly. She's just genuinely curious. And the second a thought enters her head, she has to ask the question. And you have to not only tell her, okay, sweetie, you can't ask those questions. immediately it's just gonna be like, well, why? And then you have to explain it to you have to really break it down. She has 4 life coaches that work in tandem to really break things down for her to understand. And I know I don't ever want anyone to think that I'm picking on her or making fun of her or anything like that.
Feeling hungry? Snack?
Well, I genuinely thought I'd get him in one shot. Bye, Dino. Love your pizza. But that's not marinara sauce. Anyway, but yeah, that was very much a common thing. And what's crazy is every once in a while, we'll be in the break room, we'll be a little bored, and we'll all start swapping Angie stories. And I got about 30 of them because I've been there so long. You know, everyone's like, "Oh, I got one to top that." And then I'll start talking. Everyone just kind of quiets down after a minute, and I'll have them rolling. And again, we're not doing this in like a let's make fun of her way. It's just the stories are funny. First of all, they are funny. But again, we always end it on a note of, you know, we got to watch out for her a little bit better. We got to make sure that, you know, we kind of run interference between her and the clients that come into our business. You know, and again, not because we don't want her talking to people. We just got to make sure she's more in the moment and present. Because if you can really keep her day structured and, like I said, in the moment, she's really good about not asking questions. She's got a lot better about not biting her nails and then touching people's product. You know, we still work on that one sometimes. She gets nervous and immediately she starts biting her nails, which I was a nail biter all through school. I was very nervous and depressed. I get it. I don't bite my nails. No, if I have a snag, I'll work on a little bit, but I'm not sitting there biting them till they draw blood. I mean, you guys can see I have nails. I have really nice nails. But every once in a while I'll have a snag, and if I don't feel like going to get the clippers, I'll work on it a little bit. But I'm not a nail biter anymore. I have a million one nervous ticks, but that's not one of them. All right, we need to. We get in that. I guess we go all the way around. Anyway, we need to go talk to Nick. Oh, good old Nicky Valentine. You know what's funny is Piper is the only one that calls him that. Everyone else calls him Mr. Valentine or Nick. Even Ellie, who you guys know is in love with him, which is weird. They could never be a couple. I'm assuming they could never be a couple.
Hey, you! I don't know who you are, but we got 3
Override door controls. We're not taking a number.
minutes before they real.
Hello? Hello, Mr. Nick Valentine.
Ah, my knight in shining armor. Question is, why does he come all this way? Risk life and limb. An old private eye.
Let's have some conversation.
Whoa. What are you?
Told you, I'm a detective. Look, I know the skin and the metal parts ain't comforting, but it's not important right now. The only thing that matters is why you went to all this trouble to cut me loose.
Let's go with 3.
I'm tracking a murderer. The bastard who shot my wife. Took my son. I don't even have a clue who he is or where he's gone.
So, you need a little angel of vengeance, huh? Well, I don't usually go after blood money, but I guess I can make an exception. I've been cooped up in here for weeks. Turns out the runaway daughter I came here to find wasn't kidnapped. She's Skinny Malone's new flame. And she's got a mean streak. Anyway, you got troubles, and I'm glad to help. But now ain't the time. Let's blow this joint. Then we'll talk.
Okay, he can go that way.
Crew here used to be small time. Muscled out of the old neighborhood by bigger players. Until they found this place.
Speech bobblehead.
Excellent.
All vendors permanently have 100 more caps for bartering. Okay!
What happened to the previous
Yes.
Permanently increases speech challenge success chance.
owners, but they're not exactly around to charge rent. Empty vault.
He just kept walking without me. He's not even concerned. I don't even know where he went. Where is he? Oh, there he is.
Hold up. I hear some of them coming. There they are. How do you want to play this?
His only job is to check on the prisoner. Why does that take so fucking long, huh? Hey, Dino, quit rapping.
Trying to shoot all of them dead before Nick has the opportunity to walk out here and get in the way. Alright. Once again, looting. Because we're at the part where once we get through here, we can't come back. That's the one thing I hate about this particular quest. I do like that you do occasionally find some of the vault uniforms. Oh, wow. If I was in a real firefight.
The key.
Wow, that needs a key.
Only opens with a key.
Okay. Maybe there is some later on quest content here. Wouldn't it be crazy if, like, there was quest content here later and, you had to come back and, like, take over this vault? I feel like Bethesda really...
Bingo.
They missed out. That's not what I meant to do, damn it. Let's try that again. And he's just running down the hall without me. He's like, look, you can take all the shit you want, but I'm gonna leave. Oh my. I'm having to bite back a really ugly thing. I was gonna say, oh, I can't. Okay, well, I'm not worried about it then. No food in there. Ding dang it. Oh, we need to be sneaking, I think. And turn that off. I wish he would stop talking. He's drawing attention. Some box back there. Oh, and it's got more of the... Nope, that was it. That was it. That's all I can... Wait. There's more here. There's a bunch of these, actually. And a body in that locker. Okay, well, you know. Sometimes that happens. Nothing in the bathrooms. Oh, wait. There's a toolbox. Hello. This is... I love these stainless steel toilets. They're pretty. I would be worried about that, wouldn't I? He's just standing there while I'm sneaking around and skulking in this dungeon, just taking everything. Actually, he's got his back to me.
Let me see if I can get it open.
He could have been done that.
Almost got it. There we are. Hell of a lot easier to do when the lock isn't on the other side.
He has a good point with that. Nick, I need you to move. You're in the way. Well. So much for him not being in the way.
The hell?
They're here somewhere.
Oh, we leveled up. We've hit level 15. You know what I just thought of? You know, oh my God, this is how traumatized I am by Bethesda. As soon as I hit 15,
Shadows now? There's nothing here.
I was waiting for a new hand touches the beacon. That's so crazy.
Yes.
Ooh, there's goodies in here. Hello.
Hey,
I'll take all of that.
Nothing. Am I freaking seeing? Huh?
They're coming, Barbara. Gain +5 action points. I guess I can take that. Alright, we're gonna clear this area and then we're gonna kill everyone. Yeah, the hip fire on this weapon isn't the best. We're gonna switch to a different weapon. Well, I guess not. Oh shit, I thought that was Nick. I thought it was Nick. Ah! How did... You know what, just for that, he gets to sit there dead and naked. Okay, I think... No, that's not it. That's not all of them. We're going to finish clearing the area first. Nick, what are you doing?
You messed with the wrong crew.
They're above me somehow, which is weird, because they're not really above me. We're going to grab everything, because some of this stuff is really nice and pristine. Also, this is a good place...
Ain't fooling me.
This is a good place to, like, drink a bunch of water that's not irradiated. Because the water in the vault is, of course, radiation-free.
Stop hiding. We'll make nice.
Yeah, right. He's like, we'll make nice. Bitch. Who you think you fooling? It ain't me. Not this white boy.
No, you didn't have it in you.
Yes.
I hope you like that. That was maybe by the ink spot. I mean, it was definitely.
Wait, the hell?
Did you say the ink spots?
But nothing over here. Must be losing my mind.
This is Diamond City Radio, and
Grabbing everything before we leave this place. I don't want to have to come back. I mean, until you go through the final door to see Skinny Malone, I could run all the way back here and loot everything, but I'm here. I might as well go ahead and grab it. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I think what we're going to do is we're going to finish this, the saving of the Nick Valentine, and let's turn that off. After we save Nick, we'll confront Skinny, get out of here, and then we'll let him go to Diamond City.
more stairs? Who built this damn vault? A fitness instructor?
And then we'll get the heck out of Dodge. We'll let him go to Diamond City, and I'll go... Oh, shit. That's how you do that. Literally got the drop on him. There's a guy in there, I think. Or he might be in that one. He's not in here. He's got to be in this one. Thought I'd get him in the back of the head like the other one, but apparently not. I just want to see if I could... you know what would be cool is if you could actually silence radios by just shooting them. That needs to be a thing.
Won't be able to pick this.
Can't pick that one. Ding, dang it. This is common for a vault, though. You will find a nursery in most vaults. You will find a nursery. And yet, not the first thing of like formula or infant Tylenol or anything. Just nothing like that. I'm making my own music.
Hell yeah.
You've got to make your own kind of music. Sing your own special song. Do you know who sings that? It's the Mamas and the Papas. Mama Cass. Do you guys know the story behind Mama Cass? It's quick and easy. She showed up auditioning to join the band, and they did not like the sound of her voice. They said she had no talent to sing. Like couldn't harmonize, like was just bad, right? She left and something fell on her head. She showed up the next day and re-auditioned, and her voice was completely different. Apparently, whatever hit her in the head rewired her brain. I mean, it was like it knocked her unconscious, first of all. But whatever hit her in the head, I forget what it was, did something to how she controls her voice and changed it to what it is now. Or was, rather. I think she's gone. Trying to get this poster. It won't let me get it. It's driving me nuts. Okay. Looks like we're going to have to toggle clipping and go into the wall. There we go. Got it. Okay. And there's something down there. I don't know what it is, but he's out here. We're going to switch back to my hunting rifle.
Nicky, what are you doing? You come into my house, shoot up my guys? You have any idea how much this is gonna set me back?
I wouldn't be here if it weren't for your two-timing game, Skinny. You ought to tell her to write home more often.
Oh, poor little Valentine. Ashamed you got beat up by a girl. I'll just run back home to Daddy, shall I?
Should've left it alone, Nicky. This ain't the old neighborhood. In this vault, I'm king of the castle, you hear me? And I ain't letting some private dick shut us down now that I finally got a good thing going.
I told you we should have just killed him! But then you had to get all sentimental. All that stupid crap about the old times.
Darla, I'm handling this. Skinny Malone's always got things under
No, he doesn't.
Oh, yeah? Then what's this guy doing here, huh? Valentine must have brought him here to rub us all out.
What's the deal with you people and Nick, anyway?
Darla's a runaway. Her father wanted me to bring her back home. Turns out she skipped town to be with my old pal Skinny Malone, mob boss. Never thought he'd manage to scrape together a big enough crew to take over a vault. Guess life's full of surprises.
Hey, who's running this show here? You got something to say? Say it to me.
You and Nick know each other?
This troublemaker here used to be a real headache back in the day. Before we got kicked out of the old neighborhood. Must have done this dance 100 times. Enemies are kind of the closest thing you get to friends in these parts.
That's true.
Now quit stalling. You're gonna talk? Talk.
You know what? I think I'm gonna go with the peaceful option this time. Usually, damn. Shit. You know what? Darla is the problem.
Look at yourself. Darla's playing you for a sap. You're better than this. You're better than her.
You're right. Things have gone nothing but south since she walked into my life.
What are you talking about, Skinny?
I'm saying you're dragging me and this whole operation down a bad road, Toots. We're through.
Well, fine then. I'm going back home. I don't need you, you fat ass.
They always gotta hit you where it hurts. Now,
He's
what
not.
am I gonna do about you two? I know. I'm gonna give you until the count of 10. I still see your ugly faces after that. I'm gonna start shooting until there ain't no more bullets left in this whole vault.
We better get out of here fast.
1.
Okay, so technically, we did do pretty much everything we set out to do. We rescued Nick. We got Darla out of there, even though she's a bitch of the third water. I mean, absolute bitch. Hate her, hate her, hate her whole face. Hope it falls in. Hope she turns into a ghoul and loses her good looks. Like, why am I under caution? I had 10 seconds. That didn't take 10 seconds. If the game glitches out and Skinny Malone's out here and he starts shooting at me, I'm going to end him. Just saying. I forgot we're right outside this little shelter here. That's kind of cool. Come on, Nick. You were right behind me. Well, ding dang it. Come on, Nick. I hope this capsule being right here isn't messing with his pathing. It's gonna suck if it does. God, I think last time I did this, it did take him a minute to spawn. Well, I guess while we're waiting, we could do some crafting. I don't have like a lot, I don't think. I always scrap the chest pieces that I find that I don't plan on keeping, because the chest pieces will give you a piece of adhesive. That sounds good. Joseph's gonna go make apple rolls. I almost said cookies. I'm fine with that. We can have cookies. I don't mind cookies. Who doesn't like cookies, right? I think if someone doesn't like cookies, that's a sure sign they're a communist. Are you a communist, sir? No, don't. No. He's not. Don't joke about that. Come on, Nick. Damn. Ugh. All right, we can make some purified water. -2 intelligence, but +3 strength and +1 charisma. No. Let's go with roast. We can make crispy squirrel bits, 4 of them. Nick Valentine's gonna come out from under the sewers, and I'm gonna be like, "Are you hungry? I made dinner." There needs to be a craft all function. Why isn't there? That's so stupid that there isn't. Soup. I can make noodle soup. And that's it. That's really the only soups I can make. Oh, there needs to be more. There needs to be a beef stew. There needs to be a mole rat stew. I mean, there needs to be a stew for like every animal there is in the game. Ooh, vegetable starch. Hello. We're gonna be making adhesive. We love that. We love that for me. Oh, there he is. He finally popped up.
Hey, Valentine.
Are you ready to talk? How do you know to find me down in that old vault?
My magic 8-ball.
Your secretary, Ellie. She sent me.
She did. I should give her a raise.
Yes, you should.
You mentioned something about
And maybe
the
something
pieces.
else.
No trace of where they've gone. I want you to come to my office in Diamond City. Give me all the details. Besides, I think you've earned a chance to sit down and clear your head.
Okay, so I'll meet you there.
I'll meet you there.
See you in Diamond City.
Okay, so we finished that one. Okay, so I did say that I don't really want to do a lot of settlement building. Sorry, I'm sorry, guys. My shorts are riding up on me. Oh, not my shorts, my underwear. I'm wearing these little 6-inch inseam shorts. They're so comfortable. They're so comfortable. I love them so much. I love them so much. I want to marry them. I want their babies. I did say that I don't want to do a lot of settlement building on camera. And I wait, I can make backpacks? Are you kidding me? I did not know that. That's cool looking. I would need Brahmin hide for that though. I do, however, have an idea, and while it's still fresh in my head, I want to do it. So we're going to go to Hangman's Alley, which says we have 3 settlers. We'll see. Anyway, there's a little area. There's like a little nook that I'm thinking of. That's where I want to make my crops. I'm gonna do a 2-story, possibly a 3-story area where I'm going to be doing my plantings. I'm thinking about taking this little area here, this little area right here, this little small, that's probably a 2-square floor plan thing. I'm thinking about doing that and turning it into a place to actually put my crops, because right now they're just sitting right there. I've cleaned up this place a good bit. There's not a lot going on here right now, but we gonna fix that real quick. First things first, I want to turn the light on because I'm gonna need light at some point. I know I am. I don't know where my people are. Where are my people at? I was going to put on the music, but you know what? We can put on the music. We can put on the lo-fi music. How about that? Do you think that'll be all right? Let's put on the lo-fi. Let me escape and then tab out. Let's put on the lo-fi. I actually have the Spotify app installed on my computer, and I had it running earlier, so I think it's going to load right up. It did load right up. Okay, so let's go to Bits and Hits, and we're going to play the entire discography, I guess. That's Mario Kart. All right, let's just, you know what? Let's just go for it, okay? We're going to actually turn off the game music. How about that? And now we're going to go into... Wait. I don't know if I've configured my build mode. Let me see. I have. Okay. All right, we're going to let the workshop mode launch. It takes a second because of all the mods I have installed. I'm really excited about... hopefully this translates. I wanna play around with... Wait, let me see. Does that... Yeah, that looked... Well... I think it looks fine without that grass mound. I want to see... First of all... There's a... Wait. What am I doing? There's a floor piece. I have no food. How the hell do I have no food? I have 3 settlers. And none of them are doing food production? Oh, I think the not. First of all, old dude, you're about to be a damn farmer. All right, there goes my food production. God damn, that's annoying. All right. There we go. I'm not going to leave these letters here. I'm just coming up here because I want to... I don't know where these came from. These were put up here by the person who kind of cleaned up Hangman's Alley. I want to see actually how far up I can go. Apparently, I can go all the way up here. All this is... I mean, I'm not going to move it, but I want to see something else. Just out of curiosity. Okay, so the wall pieces won't snap. But if you notice, there's ladders and stuff up here. All of this... Wait, all of this is usable? Oh, this is cool. This is... I mean, look at that. This is a really interesting way of doing this. Okay, I'm kind of in love with this. I think I'm going to be doing a lot of building. I think I'm outside the build... I already knew it was there. I had to recall for a second, but I did know that was there. I didn't know this was all up here. I'm shooketh. Shooketh. All right. I'm not hurt. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. All right. So I want to... I need a quarter piece is what I need. But you know what? Just for now, let's do that. Okay. Although, okay, none of this stuff is scrappable. Well, that post is, but none of this stuff is scrappable, which I find that disappointing. There is literally 2 ways up here. I will be making use of that. Okay. All right, so let's start seeing if we can't carve out... It's crooked, though. That's the thing. Like, it's actually crooked. I think it'll be alright. Actually, I think it will. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I'm not gonna keep this floor piece. Well, no, I might. Trying to figure out. Wait. Okay. Okay. The problem with this, it sinks into the ground. So this is not going to work the way I want it to. I'm going to have to think of something else. Okay, and that's fine. That's what we're here for. All right, we'll leave that alone. And I'm sorry, this is going to have to go. Shit. Yeah, it can go there for now. All right, so we just need to. I need my my trusty old platform here. That's what I need. I need this. Oh, wait, did it just... Oh, it snapped actually, like, kind of where I needed it to. That's, believe it or not, that's actually straight. I know it doesn't look it, but it is. Wait, can I? I can't. All right. I'm going to try something else real quick. I want to snap this to the corner, and then I should be able to... Yes, that's what I was trying to do. This is what I want to do. Not with that one, actually. I want to... There we go. I want these to snap in like that. I just want it to stick out this much. Then, if I can, we'll see. I'm trying to figure out how I can... I don't know, maybe I'll do a full piece out to the... Should I? Let's see what that will look like, just for funsies. Just to see how it feels. Just to see how she flies. That's actually not bad. I think that's doable, actually. I really do. Okay, yeah, that's what we'll do. We will swap to that. And that'll actually give us like a little step down, because there's going to be like a little kitchen or something right here to the side, I think. Yeah, buddy. I think this is going to work. I think this is going to be fabulous. I'm sorry, I have to itch. Okay. Now, for the purposes of a greenhouse, we're going to use the, We're going to use the actual glass greenhouse pieces. And I think, wait. I want this whole side here, like, blocked off. I'm going to have a doorway. Yeah. Whoops. Bitch. There we go. I think this is going to work. I will have to get rid of this rusted shelf. I will have to. Sorry. Sorry about it. Sorry, not sorry. I think this is going to work, actually. Yes, yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy doodle dandy it is. Okay, okay, okay. That being said, we're going to run into an issue here. which is the second floor, not being quite as tall as that. I might have an idea. Might have an idea. Yeah, we're gonna just continue on. Like everything is fine. Because everything is fine, damn it. It's this part right here that is going to be problematique. So, trying to figure out a way. I think I have it. I think I have it, but we'll see. I may have to use shorter walls. I'm sorry. I just thought of this. I may have to use shorter walls. I may have to use shorter walls. And there is a way around it. I have to find the right ball try. It's snap and build, and they have a greenhouse wall that is shorter. You see this? This is a possibility. I just need this one. Here we go. This might work better. Yes, this is gonna do it, I think. It'll be close-ish. I think this is gonna work. You know what? While we're in here, we'll actually throw a few down. We'll just put them on the ground. I don't know how many I'm gonna need. I'm just gonna throw a few, okay? There we go. It's like, I really need that to snap. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, this is going to work. This is, in fact, going to work. It'll be fine. I don't know what I'm going to plant in here yet, but it will be okay. This will be fine. This will be fine. In fact, I think what I'll do is I'll put one extra floor piece, like, I'm gonna have to use a whole floor piece. I'll do that, and then I'll move a stair to the, no. Oh, this might be pushing it, though. This might be pushing it. Do 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 do. We're gonna leave that doorway right there just for a minute. Let's put that there. I got an idea. There we go. And then we're going to take this. Oh, for the love of everything holy. It is sunk in the ground. We can go up here. This needs to be flipped around. Like that. Okay. In fact, we can even use this one. Yes. Yes, queen. She says yes. Okay. All right, we're going to put this doorway, Miss Thing, right there, okay? And then I might put a different doorway right there. But for now, we're going to leave this as is. And then we're going to grab... Oops. We're going to put a wall right there. We're going to put another wall right there. And again, it's not the most ideal of situations. Freely, willingly admit that it's not the best, but it's gonna have to do. I kind of hate it, but it'll be all right. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. It will be just fine. Shantae, you stay. It will be okay. Okay, now, whoops, walls. We're gonna go with steel for a minute. All right, I want to get. Hold on. If I can. I don't know if I can actually. Come on. Maybe I need to go at it from underneath. Let's go at it from underneath. Sometimes if you change the angle of the dangle. Wait. There we go. I got it. Took me a minute, but I got it. Yes. Yes. Okay. I think this will be okay. I want to go back to... Hold on. That's a bit big. No, that's the wrong side, though. I think I might be able to do it with this one. I might not. Shit on me. Shit on a shingle. Wait. Oh, it's the wrong side. Well, actually, no, it needs to be that. It's still too... Oh, it's too tall. It's too tall. I need a shorter one, is what I need. Is that shorter? It feels like it should be shorter. The lower edge is where I need it to be. It's the upper edge. I actually want it. I want it shorter than what I'm currently using. Okay, let me see. What else do we have in here? That's it. Wowzers. Okay. Trying to see if I have a short wall one. Is this a short wall one? It is, I believe. I'm gonna have to come at it from this angle. Oh, that's a problem. This is like a doggy door. Okay. 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 Don't panic. Don't panic. You know what to do. We're going to go back to the warehouse build. The walls, the regular steel walls, and we're going to put in a window wall. In fact, you know what? I think that's what we're going to do with the entire upper floor here, is we're going to do an upper wall. You'll see what I'm doing in a minute. Actually, yeah. It took me a minute to think about it. We'll put this right there like that. And this is going to allow us to keep that little bit of arch, no pun intended. Bitch, I know you can... Okay, I guess you can't. Anyway, this allows to keep just that little bit of an arch. It'll encroach just that much. Once we put railing and stuff up here, it won't be that noticeable. And in fact, once we put the roof across, it'll be like not even noticeable at all. Okay, so we're going to put planters and stuff in here in a minute. Well, yeah, that'll work. Who the hell? I hear somebody walking around. Oh, he's just... I guess he was just up on the fucking roof up there. Crazy. Excuse me? Where are you going, sir? Yeah, this is taking shape. This is, in fact, taking shape. It's looking good. Looking good and feeling gorgeous. Uh-oh. Okay, I want to see... I don't think I can, but I want to see if I can fit a doorway up here. Like a traditional warehouse doorway. I actually can. Wait, it needs to flip around, though. I think this is the inside on the outside. Let me see if I can... One more again. First of all. There we go. We got it. Okay, now the outside's on the outside. Okay. I feel confident about this a little bit. I may actually swap out these roof pieces here. Let me see. Let me go up there real quick. I might actually swap out these roof pieces entirely. But for now, because I'm thinking of well, how much room is up there? There's enough actual room up here for like maybe a little apartment. We'll see. We'll come back to that. We may swap it out. But for now, I think this is looking good. We need to put planters in now. I think we're going to stick with the first one. Okay. Shit. Nothing will snap. I like at all. Maybe it's not garden plots. It's floor planters. What am I doing? Look at that. That thing went right where it was supposed to go. Bitch, I know you'll do it. You'll do what I tell you to do. Oh, and be happy to do it. Oh, wait. Before I do that, I want to see if I can snap in a regular doorway. I most certainly can. Look at that. What are you going to do about that? We have an actual doorway there, and we will put one there as well. We'll put a wooden doorway on this side. I feel like the wooden doorway might be appropriate. I don't know why, but I do. I just feel that way. I feel how I feel. That's good enough for me. And now, oops. Now we're going to put the rest of our planters down. Bitch, if you don't get your ass... There we go. Now we got to go upstairs and do the same thing again. Oh, I need one. I just need one to snap wherever I can get it to snap to. Oh, that's not good. We are the Radium Saints, the dose you can't deny. Hold on. Let me try a smaller piece. Okay, there's always a way. The other thing I can try doing is snapping in a double floor piece. These things are aggravating and overrated. Whoops. I just saw one. There we go. This is the other way of doing it. Bitch, if you don't get your ass... There we go. Yeah, I don't need that piece anymore. Now I can actually put... Oh, for the love of baby. Jesus. There we... Wait. I got it. Okay. I saw it for a second there. Oh, I may have to do this off camera because I'm starting to really feel anger and rage. Building in these little nooks and crannies. This is one of the things I don't like about Hangman's Alley. Is getting stuff to snap in here is a bitch. Wait, I just saw it. I saw it for a hot second there. Nope. Got it. That's all I needed. That's all I asked for, people. That's all I asked for. Okay. Okay. What I want to do is I'm going to trick the game into thinking that I'm capable of doing so much more than I actually am. I need to find my razor grain first. The small batches. I'm going to show you a little trick to save space and build a good, decent, fair amount of crops. What am I hearing? Is that my phone? Might have been a weather alert. All right, we're going to move it now that it's touched dirt. Actually, it can... Wait. Well, shit. Oh, this can... Well, shit. You have to do it, like, looking down to get everything to fit how you want it to. It's kind of like glitching them in. Let's just say that. I'm going to go ahead and drop 2 more because this is going to be tedious and overrated. But at the same time, we're gonna make some magic happen. I don't know why. Oh, the roof. I'm running into the roof. Okay, that's fine. A little bit closer if I can. Son of a bitch. You have to be really looking down for this to work. All right, so they're all in there now, okay? The next thing you want to do is go all the way back to the front, and you want to grab your mutt fruit plants, and we're going to plop a couple of them down just to get started. Then you're going to glitch them into the razor grain. This only works if they're kind of further away from you. But you can glitch them into the razor grain. Bitch, get over there. Okay. And what this does is... it kind of looks like a flowering plant. So it's I do this a lot actually with my builds. I'm sorry, I have to scratch my stomach. It's itchy. I did not lotion my body before the stream. Only thing I lotioned was my face, and I'm paying for it because now my skin feels greasy. I literally wiped my face with a paper towel before I even went live because it felt so greasy. Okay, I need to... Hold on, I need to... Bitch, if you don't get your ass in there... Alright, we'll try this one. That's actually close enough. That's good enough. There's one more. We can do this. You can do it. Yeah, we got it. All right. So what this does is the razor grain itself is 0.5, and each one of these mut fruits produces 1 unit of food per razor grain. Okay, where's my farmer? He's nowhere to be found. Bitch, you about to be a farmer. What do you even look like? Oh, he actually looks like a guard. Where's my farmer? Where you is? Where you be? Where you at? Are you sleeping? No. Okay, she's a trader. Where's my freaking farmer? Well, you know what? You're going to have to be a farmer, dude. You're going to have to be. Okay. My food production's actually going up even further, but we're gonna get rid of these plants here. We don't need them now. We don't. We're actually gonna move the water pump for now to like maybe not right there. Maybe under the stairs is where we'll put it for now. I'm trying to think of ways to really utilize space. I mean, I really am. I make a joke, but I'm trying so hard. Okay, Captain Levitation there. You do you. All right, so the rest of this is going to be gourds. We're gonna do 6 gourds and I think 6 melons. This is the easiest way to do this. Now, we are kind of breaking the technical physics of the game. But who cares? Honestly. Ain't nobody care about that shit. Well, maybe we care a little bit now. There we go. You gotta look straight down and then it'll go where you want it to. Well, I say that. Oh, you son of a bitch. Are you floating? No, you're not actually floating. Okay, cool. I'm telling you, if you look down... This is so annoying. Damn it. There we go. We got it. Okay. There's a tiny little... It's a little weird, but I think if I just mouse over it and then turn it... Yes, there we go. Better. All right, so we... Like I said, 6 gourds, 6 melons. Our food production is actually at 12 right now off... Well, technically 2 people. Now, the bottom floor is going to be... We're going to put... Wait. We're going to put some corn. Is that corn in your dress? Along this wall. There we go. We've got... And like I said, it doesn't have to be a straight line. It looks more authentic that way. All right. We're actually going to put carrots all along this wall. I like having a little bit... Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Ding, dang it. There we go. That's a little bit better. I forgot there's a wall behind me. There we go. We got 6, and I think 6 there. That's 12 carrots. You know what? Let's go ahead and do 2 lines of the corntishas. How about that? And then right here is... Okay, that's a little bit more problematic. We're going to have to go all the way to the other end to get our potatoes. I don't know why it's built that way. It drives me nuts. I hate it, but it is what it is. Let's just put some potato plants down and calm down. Everybody calm down. We're going to do 3 lines of potatoes because you can only eat corn so many different ways, but you can eat potatoes just about 8 billion different ways. Fried, baked, fricasseed, broiled, mashed. I mean, so many different ways. Julienne, chips, au gratin. There's so many different ways to do potatoes. You could even crush them up, dry them out, make potato flakes out of them, and use that as crust or breading. There's a billion and one ways to do potatoes. I mean, a billion and one. And I'm not going to apologize for that. All right. We need some lighting. I like in my okay, it's not going to actually work up here. We're going to have to switch to... I do also like the fluorescent lighting. I will settle for fluorescent lighting when it comes to like my little greenhouse. I'm going to have to do it from this angle though. There's no power, I just realized. Okay, well we can fix that real quick. All right. Fluorescent lighting there. And then in here, I'm actually thinking about wall lighting. Specifically, this one. Hold on. Is that... Well, hold on. First of all, that's why. It needs to flip around so I can control it better. And I'll tell you something else. If that trader is going to be hanging around here, I'm going to assign her to an actual trading post because her little area down there is not cutting it. She's not doing what she's supposed to be doing where she's supposed to be doing it. I'll say that. All right, let's put a light bulb. Oh God, it won't let me put it too close to the ceiling, but you know what? That'll be fine. And then I'm actually going to put one of these right there, and then another one right there. All right, so we need connectors, people. We need connectors. Let's put some up and see how she flies. How about that? Oh, you scared me. That looks like a... Oh my God, it looks like a Skyrim sweet roll. Oh my God, you guys, look at that. It looks like a sweet roll. It looks like a sweet roll. It's apple flavored. Oh. Fresh out of the oven. My God, you guys. I wish I had smell-o-vision so you guys could smell that. That's fucking crazy. That is so good. That is so good. It defies belief. It's so good. All right. So I need a connector. I'm going to put a connector right there. And that will probably power the whole building. All right. Okay, that's my recruitment beacon. That's fine. I'm going to put... I need to put this here. And then I'm going to put another one. I hear more gunfire. Great. There we go. Hello? My building, ladies and gentlemen, it is in fact lighted up. It is lighted up. It looks so cute, so cute. Now, I could actually put some stuff on the walls, so I think I will. I'm going to put... It's under miscellaneous. I had to think for a second. Not a workstation. I have a... Oh, God, where is it? This right here. I'm going to put this tool thing on the wall. It makes sense to have these tools on the wall. Well, I don't know. That'd be more like for a workshop. Maybe I won't. All right, what is the... Oh, that's a shooting range. Ramen feed trough. We may have to put some paraphernalia on the walls. We'll do some... We'll do some posters. How about that? It's under wall decorations, posters, advertisements, entertainment. We'll do propaganda. How about that? We'll do a Beware the Red Death and a Your Country Needs You enlist. All right, that's a little something. Yeah. And then right out here in the corner, I want to put a chair. There's almost literally no furniture in this build at all. So I want to do a little something for my guys. I do want to use like an outside type chair. This one right here, it's not, but it just screams outside chair. I don't know why. There we go. Now they have somewhere to sit. Who is doing all that shooting? Should we put a railing up too, you guys? Let's go ahead and put a railing up right here. And actually, we need to do a railing across the top up here. Safety first, you know? Safety first. Okay, immediately, yes. This looks so much better. Immediately, it's looking so much better. So much better. I love that so much for me. So much for you guys, too. I love this little nook. The only thing missing is doors. We can wait on the doors. I don't know why this guy is levitating. That's bothering the shit out of me. Yeah, I like this. I think this is cool. I think this is nice. I think it's nice to do something nice for Daisy and her lesson. He's done eaten his, and I haven't touched mine yet. Let's start on it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys. This is so freaking good. I'm not sure. I might eventually... I'm going to have sticky keys. I might eventually get rid of this whole ladder and railing right here. And do a walkway across until it can connect over here. I might do that right now, in fact. Alright, let's get rid of these stairs. I need to do... I need to do... There. I will put that like that. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, it's hot, too. I'm going to take a break for a second and just eat this, you guys. It's so good. This is so good, you guys. It's a sweet roll. It's a freaking Skyrim sweet roll. I really should have streamed Skyrim today. God, this is good. I have an idea for water production. I got to figure out how to run power and what you call it? Oh, no. I was gonna say out on the river, I was gonna put some water purifiers, but I forgot. I've got the water in that little alley underneath this place. There goes my other farmer. All of a sudden, just showed back up. This is so good. I can't stop eating it. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so good. He even brought me a wet cloth to like wash my fingertips and stuff, guys. That is so sweet of him. He brought me sweets and was sweet towards me. What a way to end my day. Oh my god. Okay, so we have plenty of food production. I think while we're already in our build mode and we were talking about it, we should go ahead and set up our water production over here. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's throw down water production. We need at least... wait, where are my... This may not work the way I originally intended. Ding dang it. Because it's like... This is not going to work. Damn it. Where's the big round thing but low to the ground? It's not... I can't find it. Ding dang it. I am concerned today. I am confusion. Alright, we're going to move this to right here. There we go. It looks like it's wedged there, and it can take care of things. I really wish I could get rid of the... Like, I could scrap these without having to, like, delete them. I really hate that. I really hate that. I really hate that. Shit. We may, in fact, have to go ahead and put some water purifiers out in the river over here. And the problem with that is, you guys, as you guys know, what the... maybe I can't take it that far out. Hold on, let's see. Bitch, if you don't come on... Alright, how do I get... Oh, right here. There's a way down right here. Alright, we're getting there. Let's, I mean, that would be a decent amount of water. I've got to power the damn thing. That's where problems start coming in. Damn it. I'll figure it off. I'll figure it out off camera. I know I can get that there. Oh, wait. Where's that dead... Okay, this... Okay, that's just a trader. I want to scrap this damn mutant hound, but I can't do it without console commands, and I don't want to, like, really start delving into the guts of my game. Where the hell? Wait. Oh, it's right here. I was like, I got lost. I couldn't figure out the way out. Or back in, rather. So I feel like that's actually good. Now, the only other thing I could have done with this little nook right here was actually build like a really tall, tiny set of tiny homes. But I wanted to see what I could get away with this area over here. And so that is not what I meant to do. There we we go. Put that back. So far, this actually all looks really good. I'm going to move this trunk to over here. There we go. Now they've got 2 chairs they can sit in. I don't feel comfortable with this burning barrel right next to a weapons workbench. I'm just going to say that. But, you know, for now, I'm going to leave it alone. But just know it's not going to be there for very long. I am going to be moving it. Also, wait. Can I hold on. I want to see. Can I put this on this rack? Not really. Damn it. Well, we're going to put it right here then for now. We have 2 burning barrels. I can't get rid of that. I'm going to build something on top of this. Don't know what yet. I'm going to clean this place out, actually, and it's going to become a shop. I don't know what I'm going to be selling there. I might just add, I don't know, I might turn it into a bar. I don't know. I don't have a clue. I don't have an idea yet for what all I want to do. But I do know if this is going to be a successful place for people to live, they needed food and water. And they have food and water and 5 beds, apparently. Which isn't bad. That's not bad. That's nothing to shake a stick at. So we did do a little bit. I'm not mad about it. Let me tab out and get rid of the lo-fi. We'll turn the game... Oh, shit. That's not what I meant to do. We will turn the game music back on. There we go. Besides, I don't like leaving that music running for like too terribly long. Although we've dropped no frames today. That's amazing. We're actually 3 hours in, so I'm going to call it in a minute because I did start at 5 and it's now 8. And I wanted a little bit of WoW time. That may not happen tonight. I might stay up tonight, if that's okay. I'm off tomorrow. Let me go ahead and save. This, you know, I'm very happy with what we got done. Let's put that gun away. And turn the light off. I think once night falls, this little bit of light in here will really lend towards a lot of ambience. Now, they're both floating. What the... You guys don't know how to use a damn ladder, do you? I think the AI pathing or whatever is just not right in this particular area, and not just because of the mods, but the geometry of Hangman's Alley does not lend to a lot of comfortable pathing. We'll say that. Even in flat open areas, sometimes you'll have your settlers do weird shit just to work on their crops. You'll have some weird shit. So let me save again, just in case, because I don't trust it. I know that's stupid, but I don't. This was fun. We saved Nick Valentine. We cleared out Vault. Was that 44? We got a little bit of building done, and I regaled you guys with some insane stories from work. Again, nothing that will, you know, damn or embarrass, but definitely something to laugh at. And my hair is moving. I forgot about the fan. It's actually, it hadn't moved. I don't know. Maybe I hit it with my foot. Who knows? What else was I going to talk to you guys about? What's up, Maddie Matt? I just saw that you was talking. You want one? Come get one. There's several. How many are there? There's 3 more. There's you come over and we'll each have one. But this was amazing. I want to finish it. I still have a little bit left. I want to finish it, but I've got to get it all over my hands again, and I want to go ahead and finish the stream before I finish it. But thank you guys so much. Thank you for hopping in, Matt. That was nice to see you. I've been sending you some reels on Instagram. Please don't judge me. My algorithm is fizzucked, dude. It is just, I don't know. I can't. I can't defend myself. I will never beat the allegations. I've been saying that so much at work lately. It trips Javier out every time I say that. I'm never beating the allegations because here's the thing. Like Joseph has seen Javier. He knows there's absolutely nothing for him to worry about. He knows I don't want Javier like that. No, no, no. He's not a bad looking guy. He's not my type. He's more Joseph's type than my type. He's young and fit and tall and Hispanic and I have nothing against Hispanics at all. I think some of them are really hot, but he's too young for me and he's too fit for me. I like a guy with muscles, yes, but I also like a guy with some stomach and some padding. That's just me. That's my thing. And Javier knows that, and he's straight as well. So that's another thing. But he's my work husband, and you will never find anything gayer than two guys that just get stupid with each other. Like we say the gayest things. Like we'll be in the break room just having lunch, and somebody will walk in and he'll be like, "Get out! You're ruining our date." And I'm like, God, I'm never gonna beat the allegations. Like every day, it's something with him. And then, he's taken to some earthier humor. And it makes me laugh. It does not bother me one bit because I could get a lot earthier. Um, but we were talking out on the sales floor of my day job, and I realized I was like, I wonder how many people here think that you and I are actually doing things, like actually like gay things. And he was like, I don't care. Like he so does not care. It does not affect him at all. I could probably, and I never would, but I could probably walk up and just kiss him on the lips and be like, whatever, good morning. That's true. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Or they just have really bad self esteem. I don't care what other people are either. I just don't want people thinking that there's something inappropriate going on when I have inappropriateness with Joseph. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, what's funny is I have varying degrees of what reels I can send to who. Like I'll send certain reels to Joseph that I would never send to Javier because they're a little too gay. Um and then there are reels that I send to Javier that I would never send to Joseph because they're a little too dark humor. Um and then there are reels that like AI reels that I send to everyone. Like there's just different things. Everyone has those people, like I think I sent Matt I think I sent you a couple of reels that I did not send to Joseph. Like I have a couple of friends, Matt, Javier, Eric, a couple others that I will send dark humor to. Nothing gross or like dark web or like crazy, scary, illegal, but like just like really inappropriate jokes, really just dirty jokes and earthy stuff. And with Joseph, I try to send him more like either food recipes or like good looking guys or like a funny little cat video or something. And sometimes I do send him memes. Um but more often than not, I just send him. I'd sent you the bird one, right? The bird and the deer. Okay, I wanted to make sure. I sent that one to everyone. I'm like, everyone needs to see that. Oh, it is nightmare fuel. I have literal nightmares about that. If you know, you know. If it, I don't know if I sent it to you, Matt, but if you want to see it, I'll send it to you. It's it's literal nightmare fuel. Ugh, that's all I'm gonna say. I could never. It is literally my one of my worst nightmares, and it's also like incredibly gay. You're not. This is a real thing though, and Joseph will also agree with me. In fact, Bry at work was agreeing with me because we were talking about it with Javier at lunch. But you will not find anyone more homophobic than homosexuals or homosexuals, as I call them. But gay people are the most homophobic. They really are. Gay people are the most homophobic. They really are. Like, there's no There's no getting around it. Like internalized homophobia and externalized. Um, and you'll find that certain gays don't mix well with other gays. I don't know why. I'm the type of person, like Joseph was saying a minute ago, live and let live. I try to get along with everybody. I try to love everybody except Jarrell. I can't stop saying that. Jarrell is, yeah, we hate Jarrell. And I had a conversation with Javier today at lunch because we have like 37 different tangents at once, but without ever acknowledging it or bringing it up or reiterating it, Javier hates all the people I hate because I hate them, and I hate all the people he hates because he hates them. That's the unwritten bro rule, or best friend rule even. Like you don't have to you don't have to explain why you don't like that person. If you're my best friend, I don't like that person either. Now, regular people, like regular like coworkers and people, they're like, I can't stand somebody. I'm like, well, I've never had a problem with them. But if my best friend says, I can't stand that person, I'm like, me either. Let me go get a brick. Like, it's that simple. I'll get a brick, you get a bag. Like, we'll make something happen. Like, that's your ride or die. Javier is my male ride or die, and Veronica is my female ride or die. She's straight as they come, but the other day I sent her, you is a proud, powerful lesbian woman, and I love you and support you. And of course, she immediately like sent me laughing emojis, and she was like, "You have no sense." I'm like, "I never said I did. No sense and no dollars." Anyway, thank you guys so very much. This was fun. This was really fun. I love acting a fool with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. If you didn't, I can't help that. If you didn't like it, this is not for you. I'm just going to say that. Anyway, thank you guys so very much. I will see you guys soon. I love you guys so very much. I'm going to finish my little apple sweetie. I got the best part saved. I can't wait. I'm just going to like, you guys have a great night. I will see you soon. I love you guys so much. The next time we stream will probably be World of Warcraft. I'm just going to go ahead and let you guys know. I've been really in a World of Warcraft mood lately. But yeah, have a good one. Happy Sunday. Well, it'll be Sunday tomorrow, but happy Saturday. Happy weekend. How about that? Have a nice weekend. Is it any kind of a holiday right now?